running like as well.
Alright, so for all my coffee people out there, you know, back in my day we didn't have these fancy machines, these Keurigs and Mr. Coffees with little pumpkin pods. We did it from scratch. Alright, so we got the water in here, depending on however many cups you want. We're going to put that on a roaring boil. Probably just throw that on high so it boils quick. Once that boils and it's rumbling, we are going to drop this in there. So, in the meantime, we can go ahead and add our coffee to this little guy.
I wish you guys could smell that.
We have this here. We can go ahead and throw the cap back on. And we're going to let that sit. Once this boils, we drop this inside, put the cap on, lower the heat, let it go for about 8 minutes. And the good thing about this kind of coffee, if you're a coffee drinker and you really like the taste of it, drip coffee, think about how quick it drips through the grinds and then you have your cup. With this, the water's gonna boil over these grounds for about 8 to 10 minutes. So you're really getting a strong cup. And that's coffee science. All right, can you hit us with some bacon science?
Yes. You want to do bacon, like take your pan, whatever frying pan you have, don't put the heat on. Let it like sit cold on the pan while you get everything ready that you're making. Take the bacon, put it in the cold pan, and let it like cook out slow on a really low heat. He's gonna argue with me, but it takes like 10 minutes. You just have to let it go.
I'm just impatient, so I'll put that on hot.
It's just like, it turns to ash when he makes it. You have to put it on a low heat and let it go, and then it gets like nice and crispy. You see? Ready? Bacon signs.
All right, so we're ready to go. We got the water boiling in here. We're gonna take the coffee, go ahead, drop it in slow so you don't burn yourself. And go ahead and drop that heat down to low. And you can see the water comes out of the top. All right, so don't forget to set your timer for about 8 minutes because we don't want this to burn. But you can see we're cooking up nice there. So as soon as this is done and that timer goes off, we'll go ahead and shut the heat and let it sit. All right, so the timer just went off. Now you want to shut the heat and you're going to have that sit for a little while because that is going to be the hottest cup of coffee you ever drink if you try and pour it right out of there. Just as you wouldn't drink a cup of boiling water. So let that sit for a little while and then go ahead and pour yourself a cup of Joe.
So this says it's espresso, coconut water, and milk. It says a strong shot of espresso, coconut water, a splash of reduced fat milk, a dash of cocoa, and shake well.
Sounds pretty good.
Right?
Coconut water is actually really good for hydration. The only thing, obviously this is the sweetened one, so I know a lot of people are against like that kind of sweetened thing, but regular coconut water, not the best tasting thing in the world, but it's really good for you, high in potassium, great for hydration. Not very good?
It's alright. Not bad.
Oh, that's actually really good. 120 milligrams of caffeine. And this little container right here is 11 ounces and it's 140 calories, 3.5 fat, 22 carbs, and 6 protein. So, not bad. Alright, so we just left Wally World and we picked up a few things in there, some essentials.
If you could see, they're like smiley faces.
Fruit snacks. Oh, let me get that blue one.
No, you said you didn't want any.
Come on, let me just get the blue one.
Only one.
Remember that. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Alright,
Really
so we just left Wally World, Walmart. Grabbed a few essentials, some rice cakes, some chocolate rice cakes, some Pop-Tarts. You guys probably think, it's so funny, I get some people who watch the channel and they're like, you eat like a bird, you hardly ever eat anything, all you eat is salad. And I get the other extreme where your diet sucks, it's all shit food, it's all sugar and processed junk, which is probably what we're making it seem like right now, eating fruit snacks, drinking sweetened coconut water, and talking about Pop-Tarts. But now we're going to another store to pick up fruits and vegetables and all that. So we're really all about moderation and balance. And to be honest, a very, very small percentage of my calories comes from processed food and shit like that. So most of my foods are micronutrient dense and minimally processed. So. Camera just fell, but I'm still talking. We're driving. But yeah, we'll catch up with you guys in a minute. I know.
So good.
Look at all these micronutrients. All right, we're home. Just figured I'd show you guys some of the stuff we got. Some regular rice cakes, some chocolate rice cakes, some s'mores Pop-Tarts. Babe, why'd you choose s'mores?
I love them.
They're so old school.
I know, but they're so good.
They're good. I really like the, what's my favorite one? I'm not even a big Pop-Tart fan, but I do like, is it cookie dough maybe? No. Yeah, cookie dough I like, and chocolate peanut butter. But anyway, we got some Parmesan cheese here, some pizza sauce. This stuff is really good actually when I make my flatbread pizzas. A quarter cup is only 30 calories and you never really need a quarter cup, that's a lot. Some of this sugar-free jam, some taco sauce, and some fruit snacks that you saw us eat in the car. So that was a little Walmart run, the unhealthy stuff if you will. And then we hit up this place, Meat Farms, and got some lettuce here. I got a big bundle of kale. I figured I'm gonna start throwing that in some of my smoothies just for some extra greens and vitamins. What else is in here? We got lemons in there to cook with and to put in water. Nothing special. Got some avocados, and then in here, some purple potatoes. So that was a pickup, quick, nothing too special now. I'm gonna hit the gym. And today was leg day. So Brittany started off with some unilateral leg press on this hammer strength machine. Really like this machine a lot. It allows you to work each leg in isolation. You don't see it in a lot of gyms, but our gym doesn't have a sled, like a leg press sled. So we use this instead. Really love that one. And my program, I'm on the 4th week of this microcycle, so coming to an end, called for, I believe, 6 sets of 5 on front squats. Now I have 170 on the bar, and these looked like shit. I have no one to blame but myself. Usually my bar path is very good with these, but you could see I was falling forward a little bit, off balance, and I can come up with excuses like I was wearing different shoes, I didn't have my squat shoes, and all this, but I would really say it was 1, a shitty day, and 2, I didn't give myself enough time to warm up and do proper mobility before hitting squats, which is something I really need to be doing. So after that, this might come as a shock to many people, I'm doing back squats. It's been a very long time since I put a barbell on my back, coming from my injury, I want to say almost a year now. So as you can see, I'm very cautious with 135, going extremely slow, making sure I keep a tight core. So form is obviously not going to look too great on this, but it's something that we might implement into the program as time goes on. Something that we'll play around with, we'll see how it feels, but it actually felt pretty good for not doing back squats in a long time. So moving forward, we hit a few machines. This is the V-squat machine, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but when I film myself in the gym, I watch the set back on the camera during my rest time so I could see what I'm doing wrong or what to correct myself on, and that might not be the best approach all the time because you get in your own head. But sometimes, you know, when things don't feel right, you have to see what's going on. So that's what I was doing, and I wasn't happy with the way they looked. So I decided to go extremely high volume and high reps with some machine work. So you'll see here, I'm going about 12 to 15 reps, keeping constant tension on the legs. And I was doing that for about 3 to 4 sets on each machine that we did. So here's the horizontal leg press again, about 12 to 15 reps, keeping constant tension. And it was really kicking my ass. And it was a different aspect of training, you know, working on that muscular endurance, getting that burn, you know, just toning my legs. But for real, here was a monster drop set I did where I would go heavy, do as many reps as I can until I was about 1 to 2 reps shy of failure, drop the weight and repeat the process until I couldn't move anymore. And that pretty much ended off the leg workout. We hit some hamstring curls and calves as well at the end, but you know, I'm not really one to, people like laugh at me, they say, you shouldn't be giving leg advice, look how small your legs are. Listen, I know I don't have big legs. I've neglected them in the past, and then I had a lower back injury where I couldn't train them for months, and I still, to this day, don't use it as an excuse. It's my own fault that I did not train them hard enough, and I'm working on that now. So, you know, it's something that is a work in progress, so I figured I'm not going to hide it. I'll show you guys off here what my legs look like. A lot of people ask. They're small. You know, they might look a little bit cut, but they're definitely something that need work, and that's exactly what I'm doing, putting in the work. Why am I sitting on the floor? We're home from the gym. Someone actually asked in my last video, what kind of shoes was I wearing? These Actually, Brittany, holding the camera, got me these for my birthday, which was a few days ago. These are Nike Speed TR2s, and it might be hard to see the color, but they're almost like a mix of a gray, silverish, baby blue kind of color, and then another silver here. So
they call them Nike Zooms.
Yeah, and they're pretty cool. They're like, if you hit a flash with them, these shine and light up. So very comfortable. Really like these. And while you're looking at my shoe collection, here's some. These were the training shoes that I've used. I actually did a whole video review on these New Balance Minimus. I really, really like these shoes. They got the Vibram sole, so it's like a barefoot sneaker. I did a whole video talking about these. I have Merrells, which are same with that Vibram sole. These are barefoot sneakers as well. I don't really wear these too much anymore. Of course, we got Chucks. These are Batman Chucks. Got these at the outlets for like 20 bucks. I saw them there and I had to pick these up. I got my OG Chucks. These ones are actually, you probably can't make that out, can you? These are signed by Ronnie Coleman. When I met him, he signed my Chucks. So I wear these sometimes for deadlifting. What else we got here? My Protein flip-flops. The rest, that's really all my gym shoes. You know, I'm a big fan of Nikes. These are actually really old shoes. I like this pair, actually. Right here. Really like those. I got a pair of these Lacoste sneakers. I like to rock these in the summer or in the spring. Lacoste boat shoes. Red boat shoes. And then a couple of pairs of the dress up. So I don't know why I just shared with you a little bit of my shoe collection. I have a couple more pairs in the other room, but I figured while I was showing you these, why not show you some of the other ones? So that's it. I think we're going to end the video here because
we're hungry.
And I smell and I need to shower. So I'm going to go shower. I'd film in there, but then the camera would get all wet. So we will catch up with you all tomorrow. Have a good night. I think it might snow here. That's what they're saying, but
yeah,
I really doubt it. They always
no,
say
we're
that.
supposed to get flurries, just a little bit.
But we're out of here. Thanks as always for the support, guys. I just spit. For the support, guys. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, crush that thumbs up button. That really helps this channel out. And you guys have been going ham on that. And I appreciate it. But, why do I keep saying but? Got butts on my mind. We're out of here. Peace, guys.